In this video, we'll go over everything you need to know to sound really good at the guitar, even as a beginner. And you'll start playing songs that you actually like today. Most songs, even current and popular ones, follow a basic guitar chord formula that makes it easy for beginners to sound really good. Now, it's a lot of material to cover, so if you don't get it all the first time, it's okay. Just pause and re-watch it when you need to. Today, we're going to go over what the left hand does, then what the right hand does, and then put them together. For most people, the left hand will be playing the chords. Today, we're going to learn 4 chords that will help you play tens of thousands of songs. Now, to play the D chord, you start on the 2nd fret, you put your pointer finger on the 3rd string, your middle finger on the 1st string, then on the 3rd fret, you put your ring finger on the 2nd string. And that's the D chord. You only strum the 4 bottom strings. But if you mess up on that as a beginner, it'll still sound pretty good. So don't worry too much about that. So if we were playing the chorus of Royals, we would start with D, and you'd sing, "And we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood." And then you'd move on to C, which I'll teach now. "That kind of luck's just ain't for us." To play C, you start with your ring finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string. Then you put your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And you put your pointer finger on the 1st fret, but on the 2nd string. And that is C. "That kind of luck's just ain't for us." In the beginning, you have to practice transitioning repetitively until it becomes second nature. This can take a while, so do it a lot. You can practice while watching TV or doing whatever. Now, if you get bored, you can always practice while singing a song transitioning. Now we move on to the almighty G chord. You take your middle finger and on the 3rd fret, press down on the 6th string. And then your pointer finger goes on the 5th string, 2nd fret. And then you can take either your ring finger or your pinky finger and press down on the 1st string on the 3rd fret. You strum all 6 strings in this chord. With just these 3 chords, you can play thousands of songs. And at the end of this video, I'll show you how to either find those songs or how to know which songs you can transform so that you can just use these 3 chords. Now, once you've slightly gotten comfortable playing these 3 chords, lightly strum the guitar and try playing it to one of these songs. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba, good times never seem so good. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the time it binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps you are to me, baby. Now, to learn a ton more songs, all you have to do is learn one more simple chord, which is E minor. On the 2nd fret, you take your middle finger and place it on the 5th string. And you take your ring finger and place it on the 4th string. And you strum all 6 strings for this chord. Now you just have to practice transitioning between these 4 chords a ton. Now, if this is hard or it hurts your fingers, it will get easier and less painful in time. Now practice transitioning between these 4 chords by lightly strumming and then maybe even humming and singing along to songs like In the Still of the Night or Marvin Gaye. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. You got that healing that I want. Just like they say in the song, until the dawn. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. Now the left hand keeps the melody, but the right hand keeps the beat and makes the song sound interesting with different strumming patterns. While strumming, your hand constantly moves up and down on every beat. However, it does not strum the strings every time it moves up and down. If it did, it would sound like this, with your hand lightly muting the rest of the strings. But now to do an interesting strum pattern, we get rid of some of those up and down strokes against the strings. My hand will be moving up and down at the same beat or at the same rate, but it will be playing only some of the strums against the strings, and I think you'll see it sounds a lot more interesting. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. I think you can see already that that sounds a little bit more interesting, and I'm not even playing any chords. So now just keep playing this part of the video and strumming along with me until it's ingrained in your head, and then you can come back and play it on your own. So lightly mute your guitar with your left hand and play down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. It can get boring, but keep practicing it. Now I know this may sound hard, but once you start strumming and transitioning between guitar chords at the same time, you start playing songs. For example, G, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, C, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, D, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, G. E minor, C, D. Before you know it, you're singing Bob Marley. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs. Sometimes you'll have to change the chord in the middle of the down, down, up, down. In those instances, I like to change my strum pattern to just down, 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 down. I even did it once in that last song. Did you notice? When practicing the guitar, I play in 30-minute sessions. I do 5 minutes of guitar chord transitioning, 5 minutes of strumming, and then 5 minutes of trying to do them together. And then I repeat that one more time. The 4 chords we learned today were in the key of G. However, most of the songs we played were originally written in different keys. Since the key of G is so easy to play, we took the chords in their original keys and changed them to equal chords in the key of G. This is called transposing. Singers do it all the time to change the songs to a key that best suits their voice. As a beginner at the guitar, you're changing the key to best suit your guitar skills. Most guitar song websites now have a button that will just do this for you. So go online, look up a few of your favorite songs, figure out which of those songs only use a few chords, and then click on the button until you get to the key of G, and voila, you're able to play that song. Now, if you're going to use sheet music, there are guitar charts online that help you find corresponding chords for different keys. The last issue you may run into is, what if the key of G is out of your voice range? Well, that's when this bad boy comes into play. This is called a capo. I will link to this as well as other products that will help you improve your beginner guitar skills in the description below. Simply clip the capo to any fret to raise the key, and then you can adjust it up and down to your liking. Now, the fret below the capo is the new first fret, and you can just play any of the chords like you would have before. G, C, D, E minor, and it's all in a different key. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. As a beginner, I wouldn't worry too much about learning how to tune my guitar. Instead, there are lots of good cheap guitar tuners, and I'll link to a few in the description below, along with guitars, capos, books, lessons, and other good beginner items. Remember, this was purposefully a lot of material, so don't be overwhelmed, just have fun, go practice. Now you know what you need to do? Like and subscribe.